this at home, okay, and get yours done, okay? So doing Doc B. All right, I want you to go to the home screen, okay? So the goal right now is to, well, first of all, let's double check to make sure everywhere has Radian mode set up, okay? Let's start there. So we're going to go to settings, dock settings, and double check. Your display digit should be at least float 6, 7, or 8. Nothing but floats, okay? So float 6, 7, or 8. That's going to get us enough decimal place accuracy, okay? Your angle measure should be radians, and then click Make Default. And then click OK. Okay, let's go over to our Scratchpad graph because there's one more place it hides. Okay, so go to the Scratchpad graph and click Menu again and Settings. Okay, again, your display digit should be float 6, 7, or 8. It doesn't matter which one, pick one. And that graphing angle should be radians. The geometry angle doesn't make any difference. If you want to put radians, that's fine. I don't know why mine's sitting in radians, but it is. Okay. And then if it's safe, right? Everything in calculus has to be in radians. And then click Make Default. Could you imagine if we had to switch between radians and degrees for problems? That would like add a whole nother layer of error. That would be awful. Okay. So we've got that. For the Scratchpad, that's where I would do my multiple choice. Okay. When it comes to free response, I want you to have the ability to be able to work on question 1 and then move on to question 2 and be able to come back to question 1. Okay. So that way you can, whatchamacallit, you can flip between the two. So let me show you how to do that. So go back to your home screen. Do you see this stuff over here that says New Document and My Documents? We're going to set up a document for question 1 and question 2. And remember how I told you, you don't have to clear your calculator to go into this. This is one of the things that you can have set up in there and it's ready to go. Okay. So click New Document and click Yes to whatever. Do you want to say, oh, it doesn't matter. There's an unsaved document. Click No. Who cares? Okay. So we basically need to set up our own calculator page and our own graph page, and they will be connected just like the graph page and the calculator page and the Scratchpad are connected. Okay. So we're going to go Add Calculator. And then let's see. I think you click here. So click down on that little arrow right there. And then you're going to go to Insert Graphs. And do you see how one of them says 1.21 and one says 1.2? Okay. Now these two pages are connected to one another. So whatever I type here, that graph will connect to, like I can do F of 3 here. Okay. Notice it just says Doc. We need to save it and give it a name. Okay. So I'm going to come here to Doc. I'm going to go to File. And I'm going to click Save As. Okay. And then I'm going to just name it something. So you can name it question 1, question Q1 for question 1. You pick whatever you want to name it. That's going to be where you put question 1 on the free response and click Save. Okay. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and go click your home button. And then we're going to create a second one, and then I'm going to show you how to access them. Okay. So that way you can see. So I'm going to go to New Document. And we're going to add calculator again. Okay. And then you hit the little arrow down key. File, or not file. You're going to go to File, and you're going to go to Insert Graphs. Okay. And then I'm going to grab Doc again, File, Save As. And then I'm going to call it question 2 and click Save. If you might already have one there because somebody use your calculator last year, go ahead and overwrite it. That's fine. You don't want other work in there. Even though it might be last year's FRQs, you don't want other work in there to confuse you. Okay. All right. So let's just go back to the home screen. Okay. And then go to where it says My Documents. And do you see how your documents are sitting there, question 1 and question 2? So you just open it up. I've done this so many years, I've dated them. So I'm just going to open it up, and there's my place to do question 1. And then if I want to get to question 2, I go home, I go to my documents, and I go to question 2, and it's there. Okay, does that make sense? So now you don't have to, whatchamacallit, you don't have to delete question 1's stuff to do question 2. Okay, any questions on the calculator stuff? All right, so I'm going to hit stop on that. If you're